Allow the two children to have the budget. It's okay. Off your mind. It's okay. She off your mind.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, my ego don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My ego diary politico, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. This one not the off in mind, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say my ego don't come. So my people make you lie down, yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My ego diary politico, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. This one not the off in mind, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that my yegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say my yegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say my yegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh yo yo. My yegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make you shout, oh yo yo. My yegun don't come, oh yo yo. Man of the masses, oh, yeah, yeah. My ego don't come, oh, yeah, yeah. My ego now I'm more, la moto do do do. My ego diary, Ayekun làwa mọ̀ làwọn tó jódodo. Ayekun diary na ibi number one. Ayekun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Ayekun diary na ibi number one. Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube. Ayekun diary na ibi number one. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí. Ayekun diary na ibi number one. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Máyégún diary na ibi number one. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí. Máyégún diary na ibi number one. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Máyégún diary na ibi number one. Máyégún diary politico. Máyégún diary na ibi number one. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún. Máyégún diary na ibi number one. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Máyégún diary na ibi number one. Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó. Máyégún diary na ibi number one. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn bá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra jù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bíjó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra jù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra jù.
Máyégún.
Today. Hello there, or welcome back to you, brethren. So good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and a very good evening to you from wherever you are joining us. It is Mayegun live. Thank you very much for joining us. After reading the caption of the broadcast, you can read the description as well, or you should read the description of the broadcast as well. Then like it, share it, invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends, tell them to join us. The Mayegun is live. And tonight, I am also going to keep the line open because I actually want to have reactions, you know, like you want to react to the news of the several airstrikes against the Lakurawa Islamic State of West Africa province, ISWAP, in Sokoto state. And a lot of theories also have been springing up since these airstrikes. So far, we have seen reactions from, you know, from the civilians communities who came out after the, what we believe should be the shrapnels or so of the bombs. That was launched against the supposed, you know, terrorists. But we haven't really seen, you know, footage or reports from the real targets, the terrorists that were targeted in this part of northwest of Nigeria. There are those who believe that this airstrike should have happened elsewhere, and others who felt like, you know, targeting Sokoto is also pretty much like significant, sending message to the heart of the caliphate, which has been accused of harboring these terrorists behind the scene, openly and even behind the scene, to try to, you know, they denied it though, right? But the reactions that we actually expected was to see that maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or even 10 of these terrorist leaders have been killed, but we are yet to get one. One prominent terrorist in that part of Nigeria, his name is Bello Turuji, is prominent. He's, you know, he's been in Pali, or should I say Pali, with several state governments. He's been paid amnesty money several times. He's been to government houses where they've signed peace deals with him, which most of them actually fell through. So the airstrike has happened, or we believe that have started, so to say. So on the program tonight, you would have that chance of, calling in to share your own personal views on this. I mean, engage and have a chat around it. So I'm going to keep the line open right from the beginning of the program. So we have had those who believe that the airstrikes against these terrorists yesterday was actually successful, like Donald Trump himself actually put it. I'm going to reread that. We did read that this afternoon in our brunch time. So Trump said the targeted terrorists have been, like, you know, neutralized and eliminated. Here he said, tonight at my direction as Commander-in-Chief, the United States launched a powerful and deadly airstrike against ISIS terrorist camps in northwest Nigeria, who have been targeting and viciously killing primarily innocent Christians at levels not seen for many years and even centuries. I have previously warned these terrorists that if they did not stop the slaughtering of Christians, they would be held to pay. And tonight, there was. The Department of War executed numerous perfect strikes, as only the United States is capable of doing. Under my leadership, our country will not allow radical Islamic terrorism to prosper. May God bless our military, and Merry Christmas to all, including the dead terrorists, of which there will be many more if their slaughter of Christians continues. So this was like the Christmas Day gift given to the terrorists, as many have come to see it. like I said, many reactions of how did Nigeria get to this level, enough that they couldn't really protect ourselves and our citizens, that the United States of America had to kind of like drop several bombs at several locations in northern Nigeria. One of the, initially we had the footage of the people, in these communities where it's believed that the sharpness of the bomb flew to. And yeah, we are yet to actually see the said cooperation between Nigeria and America. There are questions, by the way. Okay. So some are saying, did America actually really get their targets? I mean, the terrorists in their den and all that. Did American bomb, did they actually really get the terrorists? Or if we have to look at what the foreign minister of Nigeria, Tugat, I think that's his name, Tugar, right? Yusuf Tugar, who said they authorized, the airstrikes, which means they allowed the America to carry out the airstrike in Nigeria. And he also said, the airstrikes and all that were also kind of like a collaborative, the collaborative job between Nigeria and the US. So they supplied the intelligence that the United States of America acted on. Now, this is us making use of the publicly available information to try to make sense out of this whole thing, right? Before we arrive anywhere, okay? So Nigeria did their own or gathered their own intelligence reports on this terrorist, but we don't know for how long. People have told us repeatedly, okay, that the Nigerian government and their officials, their agents, they do know these terrorists, including their locations. But their own reasons why they can't go after the terrorists like you would expect, it's because from their intels, right, the terrorists have now mingled with the locals. Therefore, there will be so much kind of like collateral damages if they should go after them. So that's why they can't nuke them. So from this intelligence report, again, publicly available, they said they supplied probably other ones that are not publicly available to the United States of America. So if the United States of America acted on this supposed intel from Nigeria, could they have offered intel where America bombs, they will be coordinated to go and just bomb some open field, forest, and the rest of that? And with this, it will just be like a warning sign for the terrorists to say, this is how much we can protect you. You need to probably begin to find your way out of this place now. America is very much close. Now, my theory may sound a little bit far-fetched or so, but it's not. Right now, usually, right, when things like this happens, right, the next step footage you are going to see will be either the military, Nigerian soldiers, if they are working together for real, Nigerian soldiers, right, would immediately after the airstrikes, right, they will be on foot, like on ground, to begin to sweep any escaping terrorist. For those who might want to like escape, sweep them, clear them, maybe kill them, or arrest those they could arrest, right? So by this morning, right, the full report will be, but the operation that happened in Sokoto State yesterday saw to the either arrest or the death of these certain individuals known as terrorist leaders. Do you get what I mean? That's what you would expect, but that is not what we are getting. And this is why when you begin to piece this whole thing together, right, without actual official details, okay, it will begin to, kind of make sense and say, okay, if Nigeria was truly involved, if America indeed worked with Nigeria, these areas that were bombed, they were actual, terrorist den, no doubt, okay? However, did they bomb the terrorists themselves, like in their camps, as it should be? Well, we are not sure of that. After the community clips that showed, the sharpness or whatever of the bombs and the fire as well, the blazing and all that. But no civilian casualty, and we do not have the record of any of these terrorists also killed so far, okay? There is a clip of a burning bush, meaning one of the bombs possibly like landed in a camp that is not known to be a community, so to say. So is that a camp of terrorists, or it's just one deep forest that this bomb like dropped? So many questions. But here is that, hang on, I think I have this one. A burning bush. Sorry, did somebody say they can't hear me again? Is that right? I mean, you should be able to, I believe. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me like loud and clear? Yeah? I know I'm actually not screaming. I wish I could. Do you get me now? Say burning bush. That did not look like a settlement or a camp. So many questions. Each, each bomb descent, tomahawk, I think it's called, each of them is believed to have cost between $2 to $3 million. And from what they said, right, it is believed that the African, the African Command of the United States of America, right, which brought that warship that launched that rocket and sent them to Nigeria, right, the Tomahawk rocket like that, right? They say it's believed that they did send up to 10 of them to different locations and different targets, so to say. And if you send 10, that's like Nigeria is already owing America between 20 and $30 million for that operation last night. That's kind of like an expensive operation, right? So you would want something more, right, than just a burning bush. You get what I mean? Like you would want to see something more than just a burning bush or the sharpness of a burning flame in the open field and all of that. That kind of beggars the questions again, like, did America use their own intelligence? The one we believe they are capable of actually having, right? Where they have all this surveillance that is kind of like taking pictures, different locations across the country in the last 2 months. So it is believed that if they use their own intelligence, their own intel, I don't think we'll be seeing some of these rockets landing in an open field or some close to some, resident community, or so to say. Questions. So they said the operation continues, meaning what we have just witnessed, right, is just the beginning. So here is what has been established that we can put into perspective, okay? 2 months ago, when Donald Trump waded into all of this, right? And then their investigation, including an open congressional hearing on the killings going on in Nigeria. So within that space of 2 months, okay, Nigeria, under Tifnumbu and this APC, they spend decisible time or their decisible number of times on this propaganda of trying to, deflect trying to kind of like control the narratives while the terrorists are having field day. You see this Sokoto where you have this Lakurawa terrorists. They said they are more deadlier than this Boko Haram and ISWAP, and even supposedly the Fulani terrorists. Their own is kind of more deadlier in a way that Sokoto State is their, is their base. There were reports that after the airstrike last night, right, they said they saw some of these terrorists. Again, we do not have any visual of that, escaping terrorists from this axis, okay, running towards Nigeria Republic and others, trying to spread to other neighboring states. As Sokoto State that was supposed to take them out, the airstrike that was supposed to take them out, possibly didn't really take them out because, they were able to escape and there was nobody who is there to sweep and possibly round them up. Something that could have been a signal to other places where these same actions is expected to take place. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like because the question, Anyway, I'll leave that on the side while like I said, the line will remain opened, and that's for my viewers, you, to have your own say. What do you think, right? Is possibly going on. I mean, is this strike against these terrorists, this first show of force by the United States of America, is it pretty much precise on the targeted locations where these terrorists have lived for so long now, right? Or this is just a kind of a warning shot where the terrorists will feel the presence, the impact of the Americans, firepower. And then the next one they are going to probably see, here, they are never going to see it, or they would never even hear it. So it's a trick that people are beginning to look into, if Nigeria is involved, if Nigerian officials are truly involved, okay, did they give them the intel to take out these terrorists, or the intel to pretty much warn them and get them to move? You don't know, right? We will come back to that. Another scandal that is about to hit their supposed polity in the next few days is that of this tax law, okay? A lot of people have been expressing their worries and all that. The people working for government says, you shouldn't worry yourself. You are not the target. 90% of you are not the target. The remaining 10% who are the rich are the real target. Those of you who are workers, from January, you'll begin to see that they will be deducting less taxes from you. But if you're a business owner, if you don't make this certain amount of money, they'll be deducting, you'll be paying lesser taxes as well, or even exempted. But what about the alterations that have been spotted, a crime that has been committed? What is the position of the supposed drafters of this law on this, right? Well, to them, they are mere speculations. However, behind the scene, we are now receiving the report that they are plotting to do what is called re-gazetting. So when the National Assembly makes laws, right, the next thing is that, they pass it on to the executive, the president, to sign it. The moment the president has sent his own signature to that, right, it becomes law at that point, right? And the only way to change anything at all in that supposed new law will be to send it back to the National Assembly for an amendment. But at that moment, when the president signs it, right, it becomes law and it gets gazetted. Being gazetted means it is now law. So for anybody to change anything in it at all, you would go for amendments. But that's not what happened in this case. So it's been alleged and it's been proven that what was submitted or what Ifnubu signed is completely different from what he gazetted, which is what they are going to implement in January. So this raised so much questions of, abuse of legislative privileges, abuse of executive this and that, including treasonable felony. If it's ever investigated. And indeed, people are made to answer for their own misdeed. So how could you, right, insert something into the law that is going to be operated in the whole country, right, against what was signed? I don't think that is probably going to really matter, because those who are supposed to really investigate it, those who are supposed to raise the alarm, the National Assembly, have been, fingered in the plot to have this supposed, altered, the altered gazetted law returned back to them, whereby they can just copy it at the same time and then re-gazette it. I don't even understand what that means, right? But a lot of them have been meeting Kolu in Lagos, including the people they call the Tax Implementation Committee, where Taiwo Oyedele is one of them, the guy who is the head of those who drafted this new one, right? And then he had this to say.
Allegations about alteration. The federal government is committed to working with National Assembly if and when any action is required. And therefore, they plan to commence the new law, the two remaining new laws on the 1st of January 2026. We go ahead as planned, because these reforms are designed to provide relief to the Nigerian people. Bottom 98% of workers will see either no PAYE tax or lower taxes to be paid. Small businesses, 97% of them, will be exempted from corporate income tax, VAT, withholding tax, and large businesses will see a drop in the taxes that they pay. The whole idea being to try and promote economic growth, inclusivity, as well as shared prosperity for our people. So we're actually excited at the progress we're making, and we're looking forward to January 1st, 2026.
Okay, now. Can you speak to how much the government is expecting to
So the tax reform bills were at the National Assembly for 9 months, from October 2024 until June 2025. And that, for us, preparation started from day one. And since the laws were signed, we've also had now about 6 months in which we've been doing preparation, capacity building, system upgrade, and sensitization. You would agree that this kind of reform is work in progress. You never get to perfection, you get better as you go along. So we believe that we're at a point already.
Very sorry about the audio. It was kind of like a poor one to some extent, right? Sorry, I missed one of the callers earlier. So if you have a chance, you can still pretty much try again. All right. So in that same building, Kolu also received the Christian Association of Nigeria. Like they paid him homage for Christmas in Lagos. And to them, right, the government is doing its best to, combat the insecurity, and their job is to keep praying for Kolu. We're going to go back to Sokoto, by the way, but this was Lagos.
Yeah, thank you very much. This visit by the leaders of Christian Association of Nigeria to the home of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his wife, the mother of the nation, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, is to felicit his first family in this particular period of Christmas, and to appreciate them for what they are doing, especially for providing for the poor and being committed to moving our country forward. And of course, the recent efforts they are making to see that Nigeria every Nigerian lives in peace in this country. It is something that we are so happy about. I can tell you, this Christmas happened to be the first Christmas in many years that we were not waking up with a phone call at midnight to say that the church was attacked. And it is a testimony that we must share, and we hope and pray that this will continue. We are also here to pledge our commitment to continue to work with the President for the progress and development of our country, Nigeria.
Thank you, sir.
No, we will say that the President is responsive, to the issues that have been raised. We are seeing renewed efforts and renewed commitment, to strengthen the security architecture and to make sure that at least Nigerians will be going out in peace and coming back in peace. Of course, there is still a lot to be done, but we know that the President has started very well, and we pray that this will be sustained. And we hope that maybe by next year we'll be able to see visible results of what's being done.
Thank you. Please, can you introduce yourself and your designation?
My name is Archbishop Daniel Oko, the President of Kano.
Archbishop Daniel Oko, that's the President of Christian Association of Nigeria. We are here to come and appreciate what the President is doing. You do not know that the reason why you don't have attacks on Christmas Day, attacks on churches on Christmas Day, is simply because of this Donald Trump's threat to start with. There were actual expectations that these terrorists were going to act, because they've been attacking is that going to be on the eve of Christmas, on the Christmas Day? There's always in the last 10 years. You know what I mean? But indeed, this is the first time. And that is not because of Tifnumbu and what have you. In fact, if the terrorists have their ways, right? You've seen how much of these church attacks they've done in the last, even after Donald Trump's threat. But Christmas Day attack, only for the terrorists to be the one to receive a special package, missiles from America's, what do you call that thing again? Your aircraft carrier, which is pretty much like your war machine moving itself, right? In the US. So it was the terrorists who got a special package from America, so to say. So they went there to go and say thank you to Kolu, and hoping that this will probably be sustained enough that by this time next year, people won't be so worked up about this terror. Sorry again that I missed your call. I think Windy City was trying to get through earlier, and so did, I'll leave the line open again. I'm sorry. So you called in when I was about to put in that last clip. All right. So this is the problem. They went there to, I'm not saying that they have to fight the government before their voice or their demand should be met, or so to say. No. But you see this level of psychophancy, ass leaking, and the rest of that contributed to the, to this level, to this level of rot or ruin, and then this shame and embarrassment that Nigeria is currently, having to experience. Unfortunately, those in government are not that shameful. They are so shameless enough. So we have said that for Nigeria to show that indeed they want to keep the people, safe, the terrorists are not operating in secret or in hideouts anymore. In fact, many of them have become even famous, that they are receiving international media who are interviewing them, asking them why they are doing what they are doing. And they've always been saying the same thing. Oh, the government neglected them. The government didn't this, the blah, the blah. And people say, well, Nigerians have been suffering marginalization for 6 decades, probably more. All right. And not everybody picked up the guns to start killing other people or kidnapping them simply because governments ignored them. These guys are operating freely. Government officials are speaking for them. I mean, indirectly, telling us that a non-kinetic approach is what will, solve it, which means they have to keep dialoguing with them. But the main question is that what exactly is the, reason why Nigerians are to be slaughtered and killed and hunted like animals in their own country, to turn to refugees in their own country? Like, what would be their sin? Do you get what I mean? Like, but obviously, for those who have established this, there's so many things driving them. We have those who are being funded by those even in government, or those who have a powerful connection with those in government. Do you get me now? They are being funded and also being protected, where many of Nigeria's mineral resources are being illegally, as we speak, illegally mined and taken out of the country. So most of the areas where these terrorists domiciled, that's why when people say the terrorism in Nigeria is multifaceted, they are not wrong, okay? But at the same time, they all come from the same roots: bad leadership, compromised leadership, a government that lacks legitimacy. You know what I mean? So if there is one, it is this Tinubu's regime, this Tinubu's government. Legitimacy is one of the problems facing Tinubu, or probably the major problems facing Tinubu. Legitimacy, where people pretty much don't, even the terrorists don't probably regard the regime itself as being legitimate. So if not for legitimacy problems, right? You and I believes that the sponsor of terrorism, those who are moving their money, some of these people and their names, their businesses, their involvement in all of this terrorism in Nigeria are all in the open, in public. And then you'll be asking yourself and be like, why is it so difficult for the government to actually cut the source from the roots rather than be cutting the branches? Those who have used the opportunity of, entrenching themselves in the system, okay, for this same purpose of sabotaging the country, terrorizing the country for their own personal gain. These people exist within the polity so much that they feel protected too. I mean, untouchable. Windy City. Hello there.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hey, compliment of the season, Mayegu.
Compliment of the season to you, sir. I mean, it's so wonderful to hear from you, Baba. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. You?
Well, I'm very well. I mean, I'm smiling, if you can see on your screen right now, because that's how I feel inside your voice.
I know. I'm always behind the.
So you are with us this hour, and Donald Trump.
Now,
your country,
yes,
have struck Nigeria.
Well,
a lot of people are feeling like the sovereignty of Nigeria has been breached, and it was
to hell with their sovereignty.
Do you get what I mean? But people are saying, what sovereignty? Many reactions though.
To hell with their sovereignty. Okay. If they think America need anything from them, they got something else coming. That missile alone, it cost 2.2 million per one. And the launcher, the platform that is being launched from, cost 6.2 million. Okay? So when they launch one you are just paying like 8.4. to launch one. So now, but the reason why I call,
that means they've actually
what happened?
Nearly $100 million for what they just did last night alone. If we are
they don't know. You see, they don't know. Nigeria doesn't know.
We are not hearing the terrorists killed or any of their leaders, so to say. You know, the speculation that if Nigeria is actually involved in the operation, could they have been given wrong coordinates so that these missiles will just land somewhere that will send shiver down the spine of the terrorists, enough for them to escape? What do you think about that speculation?
Excuse my French, but that's baloney.
It is baloney.
Let's look at the bigger picture.
Right.
We don't look at it from the frame of Nigeria, America. Look at the whole continent, West Africa. You see, Nigeria just signed their death warrant yesterday. What happened? Because, you know, we got Chinese and we got Russian, okay?
That's right.
And Nigeria, in West Africa, Nigeria is the biggest, most populous, surrounded by Francophone countries.
That's right.
And the Francophone countries, they don't want to have anything to do with France. They don't have anything to do with the West. So now, for America, and you remember, Mali chased America away from their country.
That's right.
So that disturbed the framework they used to use to control that region. America is now looking for another way to get a foothold. And opportunity presented itself because we have a stupid old people running the show in Nigeria.
Nigeria was a real place, right? Nigeria would have actually taken the role of the big brother in that axis.
Yeah.
The absence of America.
Yes. So now America is looking for a foothold. And now America got what they wanted. What happened yesterday might just be a show. Now they got the control of our sky now.
Yep.
Which, if you look at it, from Nigeria, from where I think it's Gulf of Guinea, where the ship was, where the missile was launched.
Now they said this was.
They can target. Guess how many countries they can target? Cameroon, Mali, Nigeria, Niger. Okay. All because Nigeria is so stupid. Because Nigeria they don't behave like a grown up. You can't take care of your own house. Now you're taking another country.
Can I say something?
To come and yes.
Windy City, right? Can I say something here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nigeria lost respect. I don't know, maybe it's been for a long time ago, or it became very much obvious in the last 3 years because of the baggages that Tinubu carries. You know, what they have, the compromise and the rest of
Nigeria.
That. Some said
Nigeria lost their way. Nigeria lost their respect, their dignity, their humanity when they came back to when they changed to what do they call it? Democracy. This won't happen under the military. America wanted a base in Nigeria. Abacha turned him down. Babangida turned him down. Look at Buhari, a grade 2 teacher, doesn't know what is going on. Okay? So, they don't know anything on the international stage. Baba Olu, Baba Tinubu.
Diplomatically, they are like
rubbish. Yeah, the Tinubu guy doesn't know anything apart from probably dealing with drugs. So they think the way to run the country is just to print the money, share among yourself, let people be killed. Who cares?
Do their local politics and the rest of that. That's all they know about running.
I don't know if you remember this. I think I I think you said something about this when Tinubu was campaigning. He actually met with a lady from the north. They tried to, they tried to. Yeah.
Yep.
Remember what he told that lady?
She asked him.
The lady said, "Have you?"
Yeah, she said
okay.
Tinubu called to meet with her in London.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And she asked him, "What do you have for the north?" And he said, "Nothing. But if you have an idea,
because
you can give it to me.
Because
I don't have anything for the north."
No. And the woman, another fashion is that I can't do anything. They will kill me. So that means Tinubu, in order for Tinubu to become a president, he must have signed a pact with the Satan in the north. And look at the telltale sign, what has been going on.
Like, why
you got Matawali
will to go after the terrorists? A lot of people are asking that. Maybe this.
Okay, my ego.
Sir.
If you know my secret, the secret that can send me away for years, will I ever step over the red line? If you draw a red line, will I ever step over it?
You will not want to.
I don't think so.
You will never want to.
That's exactly what is. That's exactly.
But
look at Matawali.
What cost to tens of thousands of people that are going to be the victims?
Because these people do. If you think any Nigerian government or leader think about the people, then we don't know what we are talking about. We might as well pack up and go home. Right. They don't. You remember the budget is always based on petroleum. We have gold. We have uranium. You have everything. Those are privately controlled. Those are privately controlled by the kebab or whatever they call them. You remember one of the northern states? Oh yeah, one of the. That's because that's the money they use to fund terrorism.
I never actually thought of that, though. I mean,
oh yes,
be building their on crude oil.
Look,
about that resources.
Look,
they've done
because that is private.
They have conditioned the mind of Nigerians, millions, old and young. They conditioned their mind to make it more like. So when they want to deceive them, they will say they are diversifying. They are making money from oil. Hello, what about other resources? I never heard that.
You remember on your show long time ago when you did a program about one of the northern governor. They discovered gold and he said, "This is." I think it's Zamfara State. He said, "This is our gold. This is not Nigerian gold."
Matawali.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And now,
where he displayed gold bars in his office when he was governor. He displayed gold bars.
Did you know?
Yep.
Did you know that this guy is supposed to be, even in jail, probably thrown on an exile because of the atrocity. He bought pickup trucks for the terrorists.
It was the guy who
he built a house for them.
Windy City.
So he look. So what we are talking about is like we just need to. We got two problems now. We have to pick out of the two devils. Remember, before this thing happened yesterday, guess who came out to talk?
Who?
Netanyahu.
That's right.
Netanyahu will be bad for Nigeria, bad for West Africa. If it was Israelis that came to Nigeria yesterday, there will be a lot of casualty. If it's one terrorist in a whole yard or in a whole town, they will level that country. They will level that town.
I don't think Israel will.
You see what they did
in this sense. It's only America that's got such power, I think.
Trust me, every single. Okay, let's look at the international.
Is that what you're saying?
Let's look at the geopolitics now. If if the terrorists in Nigeria, they manage to capture Nigeria, all the natural resources and everything, okay, now, not only Nigeria, they will be able to conquer Niger, Mali, and everything. The Europe is in trouble. They have now, the terrorists are in control of uranium. Remember, one country, I forgot the country now, the Arab country that is sponsoring Hezbollah. So now, if they capture West Africa, if the terrorists, all these, we swap, and if they capture all those natural resources, that is more problem for Israel. So Israel is in the game.
Right.
You will not wait. Yes. So it's a problem. I just pray to God that they don't use West Africa, Nigeria, or Africa
as the
what do you call it?
Venue for
battleground.
Right.
Battleground.
The battleground for this.
So that's all I got to say, man. All right.
Thank you so
much. Have a good one, my man. All right.
You have a very good one, sir. Okay. So let's have this.
Bye-bye.
Here. Hello. Let's see if this. Can you hear me? Okay. Sorry if you would have to actually call back. Okay. For some reason, sometimes the connections can be tricky. Sorry about that. So let's try this. Yeah. Hello there. Doctor. Sir. I am our next Californian governor. Governor is what are you going for now, sir?
You
are still on, right?
Donald Trump got to endorse me. Donald Trump got to endorse me. My win, I'm going to win. I am going to win. Yes, I am going to win. Yes.
I didn't know that you are a Republican. Are you Republican?
No, Molly see Republican there, but Democrat there, just like a Bernie Sanders,
right.
Independent.
Right.
So yeah, just like Bernie Sanders. Yes.
It's actually really great to hear from you too. Are you following what is going on? Because you are one of those who said we should look forward to what Trump will do, and it's not going to announce, it's not going to tell anybody, and it just happened now.
And that's why I called to give you. That's why I called to give you the update. Right. That's why I called.
The next governor of California, by the grace of God.
By God's grace. Do second next year. That's the election. Primary election. And by God's grace, I am going to win.
Yeah.
Do second. Do second of 2026. That's for the primary election.
Right.
Yes. Do second.
All the best, sir. Yeah. All the best. I mean, if you become governor of California, right? People like us can probably make California our next home. You know what I mean? So all the best. Doctor,
yes.
Nigeria is receiving missile from Trump, and we don't know if this
that's why I called. We call him Daddy Trump. Daddy Trump, Daddy Trump. Daddy Trump. He's good. Daddy Trump. Now, Gumi. Let's start with Gumi.
Right.
Gumi.
Yes,
Gumi is of no issue. Is of no issue. Is a immaterial. Gumi. The word Gumi. Yeah. So that one has been marked already. He has been marked already by the U.S. government. Gumi has been marked already. Yes. So it's of no issue.
Do you get what I mean? It should be questioned. This is not normal.
I know. I said just mark it down. So that's why I just started with him now. That Gumi is of no issue. That Gumi has been marked. 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 Marked.
With a quote.
Yeah, he has been marked. And God bless you. Oh, my Gu, you are so you are too much.
Why me? Because that could be something that could be the TV on to come and work for you.
Yes. Now,
but let's go to the next one.
So yes, Gumi, so that's okay. Gumi, he has been marked, so it's of no use. Now, yes, he has been marked. Yeah. So that strike, And you know that what I called earlier on, about 2 months ago, when I called you,
yes,
I told you that Nigerian military, they have been compromised.
And you didn't lie.
So exactly 90%, that's the eyes of 90% of the Nigerian military already they have been compromised. So let me give you an example, and which U.S. government already known that already. Okay, look at that man, the one that said will be banked, Gumi. His own son is one of the officers in the Nigerian military. His own son.
You're right.
God bless people. Are so brilliant there. Yes. So U.S. government too.
Even Gumi himself, right, is a retired captain in the Nigerian army.
We all know that. We all know that. So we all know that. So 90% of the Nigerian military are already being compromised.
Is that being compromised? Or just,
so, yes,
it's a fact.
90%. Because yes, it's a fact. Yeah,
right.
90%.
Right.
Because all these sponsors of terrorists, we all know them. We all know them. Yes, and if worse comes to worse, water will be dropped.
What does that mean? Water will be dropped.
Water will be dropped. Okay, let me give you. If worse comes to worse, water will be dropped. The one that I dropped about 18 years ago, Mama for any clue, 80 years ago, water will be dropped in that 12 state of northern Nigeria. Water will be dropped. I'm telling you.
Okay.
The one that was dropped
or very bad.
Are you asking me? Look at this.
Give me all the graphic, description. But I just want to know if water drop, because right now missiles they drop. Missiles are dropping, and we have no clue how long it's going to be. So if water now drops, is that like it's going to chill everything?
I don't use that word, water. Water will drop. Water will drop. Water will drop. Water will drop. The one that exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
I said if worse come to worse, because some people are saying that
is that atomic water?
Yes. Oh God!
I know. Sometimes, right? I probably like to elaborate it more, but in your own case, we shouldn't, because most of it are mostly classified. Yeah.
Exactly. And it was funny too. The one that was dropped about 80 years out and flies. The one about 80 years ago. 1945 Connie and drop. What I was dropped.
You should not drop that one in Nigeria. Hiroshima, Tinaga.
I said if what come to worse. If what come to worse. That was what I used that word. I said if what come to worse
before this whole thing is nipping the bud. Okay. Let me take another one, Doctor.
Exactly.
Sir, it's been such a pleasure hearing from you again. Okay. And then
so God bless my group. Keep on doing your good work. Keep on doing your good work.
I will.
Keep on doing your good work. God bless you.
Sir.
God bless you.
You have a good holiday, Papa. So let's have this. I think everybody wants to call in now. All right. So we should probably begin to time so we can have enough people calling. Okay. That's Dr. Agbede, ladies and gentlemen, is a prominent member of this platform. So you know, in case if you're just hearing from him, okay, he's running to become the governor of California, and one of these days we might all be going for this inaugural ball in California. I have another caller on the line. Hello.
Hello, Michael.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Nice talking to you again.
It's a pleasure. Thanks so much for calling in. How you doing?
Finally, at least I'm able to make it into your show.
Thank you. I mean, I've been very much discouraged to taking calls all this while, because when you have the program and after my first 2 hours, most people just feel like I'm just gonna go to bed. That's me. But maybe we should begin to do it this way. Have people call in as early as possible. And then have a wonderful program. So it's a pleasure having you on, Baba.
I remember like a couple of months ago, I think I called into the program.
Right.
And okay, let me even start by saying when she was say he actually likes old people or he hates old ideas. Now I'm actually referring to some of our veterans on this program. I don't want to call names, but I don't want to make it
let's
just get exactly. Let's get straight to the topic. Because I remember I called him some time ago, and I said, okay, there's this guy in Plateau. There's a pastor in Plateau. Remember, I went to the U.S. Congress.
That's right.
Crying that they are killing Christians.
Yes.
You remember that? Crying and saying all sorts of stuff. They are killing Christians back and forth. And I remember I called him. I said, if only every other person can just still, go out and, let Nigerians see. In fact, the Christians in Nigeria, let them see. Because Abioye and Oyedele, they are just lame dog. They are not going to do anything.
Exactly.
They should speak of their wounds. They are part of the system. Like, if everybody could actually, because people were actually screaming, they're killing them. Because I lived in the north for 18 years. And if anybody from the southwest, southeast, you don't have an idea what the Christians went through.
Honestly, I have never
I don't want
that part. But I have
God,
people's eyewitnesses accounts, and I've put some of this thing into perspectives, and I'm like, what would life be like if any of us in the southern Nigeria is subjected to this level of this?
Oh my God!
Violence, so to say.
I don't know if we can bear it. I don't think we can.
Nobody can. Baba, forget nobody.
So nobody can bear it.
That's why you see some people that will tell you that you are exaggerating the problem of Nigeria, only for their family members.
These are the people that don't have an idea what these people went through.
Is a this, is a that. Say, when did Nigeria become that? I thought we were exaggerating. If it never happens to them, they don't really see it.
They don't have an idea. This is what I saw. I remember places like Tuduwada, Narai, Kabala Doki. I'm talking about Kaduna State now. These are places where they slaughter people like it's nothing. They burn churches. I can't just explain, because if you're from the south, if you're from the east, you've never been to the north, or you never lived in the north, you don't have an idea. Just don't even involve. That is what the Ronuku that don't know what went wrong.
That's why they always see that from the religious perspective or from political
exactly.
perspective or tribal perspective.
They don't know.
These are serious stuff.
Mariko in the north, the Hausa man, it's not even the Hausa. The Fulani does not want you to, he doesn't see you as an Igbo Muslim, Yoruba Muslim, or any other. They don't care. They kill every other person. They don't care. Christian, Yoruba Muslim, they kill everybody. They kill everybody. So the Muslims in the south, they don't have an idea. I see these crazy people in Ibadan welcoming Gumi and giving them lecture. I just keep wondering, what is this Yoruba people turning into? But that is not what I actually called. So I remember back then, after the man, and I said, if everybody could just start speaking the way this man is speaking, I said, whichever way, we still need the help of the Western world. I don't know how we're going to do it.
Pressure on your government. You need that.
Yeah, I choose not to call him because I was waiting for the airstrike. It only took just Donald Trump to just come in and he didn't even do much.
No.
Just a couple of tweets and just scare them with some bombs. And look at everybody's actually, at least you can see that a lot of people were so happy that we actually had someone that listened.
That's what they expected from their own government.
The cry of people.
The military, Nigerian military right now, or before now, should be given weekly updates on the areas they've liberated, the terrorists they've neutralized, some camps.
So you and I, you're from Nigeria now. You know it's not going to happen. When we have the echelon of Nigerian military, every one of them, where are they from? They are all Fulani. You can see before they even carry out the strike, the U.S. government have to order some certain Fulani extremists to be taken out of the Nigeria. I don't know. I think they retired Matawale and is it Badiru or what the other?
Left, but you are right.
They have a whole, not even remnants. They have a whole lot of them. So in U.S. government, they're not going to share their secrets. the Nigerian military. But my fear now is this whole thing that Donald Trump started, he's going to be out in the next couple of years. How can he help the people? Because if he's going to leave without doing anything, like just bomb here, it's going to be chaos. Because these guys will come back and it's going to be bloody than what we've never seen before.
That is where the government of Nigeria should have come in. Those who are sponsors,
that is where they should come in.
You get what I mean? Those who are sponsors, whether in the military, in private, in private businesses, in public services, in politics, you round them up. That was
it's not going to happen.
Message, in my own opinion.
No, if Donald Trump will have to come with all his faults, he has to complete the job. You have to arm some couple of people. I don't know how it's going to happen. You have to arm people. I know it's going to look like it's a far-fetched idea, but this is what will happen because he's going to lead every other people. Yeah, he's going to lead these people to the slaughter after that because the Democrats will come back and they don't give a flying F.
Within just a
they'll reverse everything. So, and secondly, the last time I called again, I said, we have Nnamdi Kanu in the prison. And I chipped in and I said, how about if we start putting money together and try and get someone that is going to lobby the Trump cabinet. I remember some people called you, they were like, it's not do you know what it costs to lobby someone? I said, just don't throw out an idea like that. Okay, I brought in an idea. What can we do about it? It might not be a great idea.
That's actually a very brilliant idea. And I'm glad you mentioned
What can we do?
See,
and I remember not even you. I remember some people who called in.
Yeah,
and they said, how much is it going to cost you?
No, I'm glad you mentioned that.
More than...
See, I'm glad you mentioned that, okay? There's something that could be done. Because if you remember very well, this is something that's been done before. When Bukwari was lobbying the US Congress, as well as the US Senate, to help them authenticate the proscription of IPOB as a terrorist organization. Yes. Right? And then American Congress rejected that. That wasn't a free rejection. IPOB, it later came to light that IPOB as an organization have been spending a lot of money to counter these false lobbyists who are working with in Washington.
And it worked.
It worked that time. And I believe that if you remember, the person who they called the chief of staff to Donald Trump on this is second time, that lady, that woman, happened to be.
I can't remember her name.
Yeah, I can't remember her name right now, but as I'm saying it right now, some people will probably remember. I think she's chief of staff to Trump, right? So she used to be a firm, right? A firm that was working for the IPOB. She used to be the head. That was why people felt like, you see all this mention of IPOB left, right, and center by these obsessed lunatics, right? That they believe that IPOB's influence is what triggered this whole thing. It's because they believe that those who actually align with the IPOB struggle, the advocacy and the rest of that, including Nnamdi Kanu's persecution, they are so close to Trump. So to that, they believe that. You get what I mean? So there are some who believe that because of that, Nigeria and this northern, jihadists will stand no real chance. So yeah, again, that takes us back to what IPOB has been doing beyond just the campaigns and the rest of that behind the scene. Do you get what I mean? The kind of knives they are taking internationally, locally and internationally, that people don't actually really see, other than the fisticuffs that you see on social media most of the time. This is a fact. They paid. IPOB spent. This was year 2020, between 2020 and year 2021. IPOB on record was said to have spent over $1.6 million on lobbyists in order for IPOB never to be seen as an international terrorist organization like Nigeria spent millions.
It is an idea that people have even executed. So I'm just even thinking
it will be them. I will direct any form of support to go to them. They have very much authentic platforms where... If this guy, what's his name, Elon Musk is not a rich or he's not a rich guy, he would have actually started ordering South Africans to start to say, okay, he's telling Donald Trump to bring in South Africa. If he's not rich, it's all about the money. So it's just imagine we'll have some... Look, we don't even need a lot of rich people. If we have a whole lot of people that can just chip in $1, it will go a long way. Like I said,
Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
So much, you should have a very wonderful evening, okay? Enjoy
Thank you, you too, sir.
Okay?
Have it.
Nice. So, I mean, if I have $1 that I want to give to any organization that will further help, pressure Nigeria, especially on the persecution of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it will be the IPOB, right? I would give my $1 to them. Do you get what I mean? I have another caller, though. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Compliment of this season. My good general himself.
Compliment to you too as well. How you doing, Mazi?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank God for everything. Thank God for what is happening.
Everybody can hear you.
Yes.
Please.
Yes. You see, Nigeria is going to separate. Nigeria, they will divide the country, forget everything. This is how America do. When they started in Sudan, nobody knows that the country will come to referendum. They divide the country. The same Republican, George Bush, give that referendum. Nigeria, this is what will happen. You see that that Sokoto is the carry-first head of terrorists. That's Sokoto you see. That is where the logistics, all the logistics, that's where they did it. Then transfer this in move everywhere. Sudan and Sokoto, all these criminals, all of them know everything. They are together in this mission. But they are using what they call a key. So this is what they are using. FPC is away. FPC is a terrorist organization. FPC is formed by terrorists. But Nigeria don't understand. You know Nigeria, what problem of Nigeria? All the non-political party are strong. One position because all the politicians don't have business. This is career politicians. They don't have something. So when they see something is going, you go see enough things, you don't know anything. They will just involve because of money. Everybody's defined to FPC, but they don't know the foundation of FPC. Look at the people that fund FPC. These people are Muslims. This is Islamic agenda. So the Buhari regime, they oppose Buhari that he must be a Muslim ticket. But when they look it, they say no, because of Tinubu, those people, they say Tinubu, bring one person for us. So Buhari know that if they started with Muslim, he will cause problem immediately. So they use that here. Tinubu gives them somebody. Tinubu now carry a pastor, a church member. Yes, carry a criminal in the church. Stop redeem. Redeem will cause a lot of problems. Redeem is a political terrorist organization. It's not a religion. It's not a Christian. Otherwise, you don't talk anything. This thing is a political agenda. This is political agenda. So now, Tinubu give them now, don't deceive people. He reached the turn of Tinubu himself now. They oppose the Muslim ticket to bring the agenda come. Yes. Yes, them bring it come to grab out their power. You see this FPC. Nigeria just looking, just playing. FPC is a terrorist organization. Let them destroy that political party first. They have to destroy it. Let people know the people because of their selfish interest. They are looking to get more money, getting money for politics. This thing will destroy Nigeria. The life of Nigeria.
And the money is already almost worthless now. Anyway, just piece of paper. Yes. That is almost worthless.
Yes, and Nigeria is going to understand this. FPC is a terrorist organization. I have shared. I know FPC is a terrorist organization. FPC is not a political party. When the time of PDP was there, have you heard that killing people like this? Have you heard the kind of something that happened? FPC come watch everything because this was the agenda. FPC was formed by terrorists all the morning. But they use some certain selfish interest politicians. Someone like Amechi, to bring them here, take their small money for their hands, take sponsor the terrorist organization. The left Buhari have gone and the terrorists still continue their vision. These people have a one-time vision in Nigeria. They have the agenda to destroy. Umi is a terrorist. Sudan of Sokoto is the Islamic prince. He's just like a spiritual leader of Iran. Sudan Sokoto is a spiritual leader of the terrorists in Nigeria. But he's just quiet, just playing tactics for them. This is where the logistics is in Sokoto. This mission, America don't get, Nigeria don't do anything. They just come on surprise.
You know what they said? They said that the reason why Tinubu couldn't really go for them is because he didn't want to make the same mistake Jonathan made. Because if Tinubu actually really go after the terrorist, knowing what he knows, right, it is going to be considered as an attack on northern Nigeria, something that for politics he would dare not do. So now that Donald Trump is doing
Tinubu was in the agenda. Tinubu was among the agenda for his own selfish interest. Tinubu knows everything. He cannot catch them. If the Tinubu is neutral, all the founders of all of them, the people that want it, he will arrest all of them. Yes, but if the Tinubu try, they will open the book. Tinubu know everything. All of them involved. They are involved. Because they are involved, they cannot do anything. So let America continue doing what they are doing. That country is going to take direction. Everything will go their way. This is only thing is coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Let me take another one.
Thank you, yes.
So I've got a lady calling in this night. Hello there.
Hey, Mario.
Complimento. How are you?
Complimento. Merry Christmas.
Same to you. So, hi everyone, and yeah, how you doing?
I'm fine. We're good.
Brilliant. So,
yeah,
here we go. A lot of people have been reacting to what's going on, and I bet you
I know
1, 2, 3 or more reactions coming your way, right?
I do.
Please,
I do.
Let's
I just those people that were those fools that are saying that why didn't they go to Bonny, Borno, or go to other states, Borno and Niger and all that. And my thing is, America knows that the base, just like this, the last man said, the base of terrorism is that Sokoto, that forest. That's where they have their base. That's where they have their command center, in those forests.
No doubt.
And that's where they keep all their armory. They go from there to wherever they want to go, whether Borno or wherever. Plateau. That is where that is where the command comes from. So they know they're taking out the base.
So you don't think it's
and you
face of the Sultan if America started their bombing from Sokoto because it's strategic, yeah?
Yeah, that's where they have to start from. So why are you going to chase after? Yeah, why are you going to chase after all the terrorists, all other places, and you will not take out their base first? Yeah, so that's what they have to do.
Nigeria Republic go on, like the chunk of it share the border with Nigeria.
You remember
the axis of the Sahel, so to say.
You remember that they were touting, classifying the caliphate as a terrorist organization.
Yes.
So what information do you think that they know for them to want to do that? They know that this thing is coming from that place, and Tinubu can't do anything about it, He cannot, because I don't even think that Tinubu is the one making security decisions in that country.
Well, isn't that
sad? I think it is Shetima.
Isn't that sad? Take a look at this.
Yeah, but they know what they're doing now. That's why they impose Shetima on him. You know that they imposed Shetima on Tinubu. It wasn't. Yeah, that was it. Shetima was not his choice now.
More or less.
Yeah,
that's right.
They imposed Shetima on him.
He's always doing political permutation. Would never go for Muslim tickets ever. But
exactly.
He was so desperate that time that was his only option.
And they know what they are doing. That's why they purposely put Shetima there. So, and I'm sure Shetima is the one making security decisions in that country. It's not Tinubu. Because it makes sense to me now. Terrorism is being perpetrated by the North, right? All the Fulani people are the ones that are doing this terrorism. And all the tactical positions in the military are held by the Northerners. Does that make sense to you?
It doesn't at all.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make any sense, ma'am. It's the fact that the foreign affairs minister in Nigeria said they were the ones who provided the intelligence that America used So the question then is this: why didn't they use the intelligence themselves?
If you have that intelligence,
why do you have to wait?
If you have that intelligence, why
1,000 miles away to come and do it for you?
Okay.
Why?
Okay. So why, if Tinubu had the power, wouldn't he have changed all the military heads when he got there?
He did. He actually did change
them. You know.
Then he changed them the second time.
Change them to what? The ones that they gave him to put there, right?
Him, of course, yeah. But some of them are Yoruba.
Are you saying we don't have? Yeah. So, but what authority do they have though? Just putting figureheads there, not people that can, actually do the job. Or you hold them down to say, don't do anything until we tell you to do something. That's not the way
that is not
it should work. Yeah. So the one thing that I want US to do now is to go just take out the financiers. I mean, all those financiers, they need to take them out. Yeah. They need to take them out. Anywhere, any part of the country that they are, it doesn't matter.
Even any
because
part of the world
I think we have
part of the world, you hunt them down. They are killing Nigerians.
Yeah.
Anybody involved.
Yeah.
Wherever you live in the part of the even
all the financiers and all the spokesmen for them and all the all those people that are supporting them, and they need to take them all out. I know we have one of them too in the West too now. Your Oluwoba. Because he's also forming his own jihadist
group
people now. He's forming his own now.
He's going to get, he's going to read Yorubas of Orishas and all of that. So very soon, maybe they are going to give him his own army, and then they will start.
Maybe they are showing us the video now. Look, he's forming his own jihadist army now. So what are we talking about? So they need to take them out. And the thing is, Nigerians too, we have to make sure that do our own part. I don't think the power should go back to the north in the next 10 to 15 years.
Well, maybe we should just break up the country.
That's my opinion. Yeah. If it means breaking up the country, yes, maybe that is what we should do. But power should not go back to them in the recent years. Because if it goes back to them, this is what we are going to face all over again.
The last caller also mentioned that, Donald Trump, second to the last caller rather, said if Donald Trump manages to actually really scare them, get rid of them to some extent, and whatever happens, right? What happens after Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Now, because
and what happens after Tinubu?
And then the same question though, right? What happens after Tinubu?
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean now? Like, if the power goes back to them, I get you, but it just doesn't really work that way. That's why we are proposing that it will be ideal for.
But the thing is,
separate ways.
The thing is, the South. All these lies of without the North you don't win. It's a lie.
No,
it's already proven.
There's nothing like that.
Yeah, it's a lie. So and now the Middle Belters they are now. Opening their eyes, they are now aware. Even the outsiders are now seeing that these Fulanis, they don't have good plans for them. Their plan is to destroy all of them. So everybody now is eyes are now open. I don't think the power should go to them. And all this rotational, and they don't believe in this rotation thing anyway. They don't believe that rule applies to them. They don't. Because if that's the reason why Atiku is contesting all the time, even though he knows that the thing should go to the South, but he still want to be still contesting. That's the reason why they destroy PDP. Because they don't believe that it should go to them.
My lady.
So we should do for us to make sure that the power shouldn't go to them.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Anyway, thank you.
Another one again, tonight, all right? It's such a pleasure hearing from every one of you tonight. It's been a long time, Enjoy your evening, okay? Let's hear from Prince Jejeman. It's been a while, so the Prince.
Good.
Prince Jejeman. representing
IPOB for life.
That is him, the prince. How you doing today?
Baba.
Compliment of the season, oh. How are you?
Baba, same to you and everyone on the Temple of Truth.
Thank you.
You don't chill. I greet everybody well. Oh. Happy Boxing Day. I hope we don't box someone where they near us. Boxing Day we do.
No. You can do some people boxes. No boxing.
America don't do their own boxing now.
They delivered one yesterday. You know, see Christmas missile.
You know, say when America Trump, after he give out his statement, he say Happy Christmas to everybody, including the dead terrorists.
That's right.
Hey, Baba. Yeah, it's a good development. Yes, we are very, very happy for the development. You know, we are happy that America is in the show now, and also Israel is behind them. You know, which is a good sign. It shows that a miracle and the deliverance is coming. You know, Baba, you know the situation that Nigeria is in now. First of all, I want to say Happy Christmas to our great, wonderful leader, and Happy Boxing Day to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, your Hamadike one. We are with you. We are with you anywhere you dare. Everybody, including our motor, everybody there for life imprisonment now. And where we do. So, Baba, moving forward, you see the situation of Nigeria as it is, Baba. The Christian genocide you are hearing about is one. But the most dangerous part of it is that the way Nigeria is now, you see that Buhari, 8 years of Fulani reign, they have managed to establish all manner of terrorists into the system of Nigeria.
Yes. We
not just
to battle Boko Haram. Now we have 22 of them, 22 different terror groups.
22.
Operating in northern Nigeria alone. Not even like
you see, what country that have only one terrorist group, let they sleep. Not to talk of where you have 22. Counting, never finish. Don't say every day there are new ones are coming, because Nigeria is a breeding ground for them. You know, it's a very fertile ground for them to prosper. Because Buhari, the Fulani have done their best to see that they plant them into all part of the fabric of the government of Nigeria, you know. And the danger of it to the world is that diplomatic passports are in the hand of these terrorists that are handling sensitive positions. The one they removed before Musa, the defense minister, what is his name? Is linked to terrorism as a terrorist sponsor.
Oh, you mean the
Matawale? Matawale, yes.
Oh,
is he not holding?
The one that resigned, right? The one that resigned said they know where the terrorist is, but the bomb cannot penetrate the forest. So that is why they are not bombing the terrorists in the forest. That's Badaru.
Okay.
Now, the other one that is sponsoring terrorists in Zamfara, who is now minister, he's still there, Baba. Now they call him mediator, somebody who sabi talk to terrorists when they kidnap children. Prince Jejeman.
Oh, okay. Where I'm going is this. People like that have diplomatic passports.
They do.
Who are terrorists. Do you know the danger it portends to the world?
I have an idea. That's what we call the compromise. This is the reason why terrorists who are caught are also released. Catch and release. is because those who are supposed to prosecute them are the same people using them. So it becomes compromised system. We're all going to die. Prince Jejeman, honestly, we're all going to die in the hands of these people. We're not safe.
If Mayegu, my brother, if Nigeria is left the way it is, Mayegu, they are not, after killing Nigerians, they will start to export terrorism. America is not safe. America is not safe. All the countries, Europe is not safe. I getting it.
I'm with you.
Because Mayegu, you see what happened. The danger, the extra danger there is that all these terrorists that the Fulani told us that the Fulanis are citizens of Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And anywhere they go, there is their own country and home.
No, they said they consider Nigeria as their country. All Fulanis all over the world believes that Nigeria is their country, so that they will come back there and resettle. The person who said that is the governor of Bauchi State today. He told the whole Nigeria, we are all just reacting. We are just reactionary. We are being emotional. That an average Fulani from all over the world, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, all these places, they see Nigeria as their country. And I'm like, okay, if I'm from Nigeria,
you are correct.
I don't see myself as a Ghanaian. I don't see myself as a Burkina babe. I don't see myself as a Malian because I'm from Nigeria. Why would the Fulani from those places see Nigeria as theirs? But guess what? Those who have managed to be here or born in that place in Nigeria, and they've somehow become part of the system and they've gained political power, are those who are telling us now, indigenous people, that people we don't know are actually indigenous to Nigeria, whether we like it or not. Reacting to it is like emotional. Really?
Oh my God.
Prince.
Mayegu, the danger, the destruction that the Fulani have done to Nigeria, 100 years time, it cannot be repaired. The only solution to that Nigerian people will have is the division of that country,
which they don't
so
want.
that you can separate yourself from the terrorists. There is no other way. If not so, if worse comes to worse now with this their terrorism, they are spreading everywhere, using cow as a cover. Mayegu, time will come when the push comes to shove, they will say, okay, let's restructure the country. And that time, when we begin to restructure the country, by that time, all this ethnic cleansing, the land that they have occupied, that will be their local government. That's where all their senators will be emanating from, their governors will be emanating from. Whether east or west or anywhere they are, is their own home from them, from that time. Exactly. So you see, the restructuring can never work the way it is, because half of Nigeria now, by that Buhari Fulani brought in through open border, half of them are not Nigerian. They are not Nigerian. Are you getting me?
I'm with you.
And what I'm telling you is that now the situation is that the danger that it portends to the war is that they have saturated themselves in all ministry in Nigeria, all the whole fabrics of government. That's why the America knows that it is very, very easy for terrorists to strike them from Nigeria. Are you getting me?
I'm with you.
Very, 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 very easy. Not only Christian genocide is the issue of Nigeria the way it is. And finally, Mayegu,
yes, sir.
Turumbu said to that woman, Augusta woman, that if he fight terrorism, they are going to kill him. And the primary goal of a government is to safeguard life and property.
Primary
life and property.
Responsibility of any government too.
Exactly. So Turumbu have, by his comment, being the constitution of Nigeria, he's not using Nigerian constitution, and for that he has no business coming to be a president of Nigeria. He has no business, because the life of Nigeria does not matter as far as by his comment, the life of Nigerians does not matter to him. So if by his comment and by his action, the way Nigeria is, we will classify him also as a terrorist. Chetima is a terrorist. Akpabio, who that have with wicked have destroyed the judiciary, they are all terrorists.
In this,
I get him by
well, I do.
So Baba, this is what I want to share with us. So going to the new year, that our mind, we should zero our mind that Nigeria must break up for people to have their life back. There's no two ways about it. Biafra will have their nation. That one is guaranteed.
Yep.
My Oduduwa will have their nation. It is guaranteed.
Eventually.
Middle Belt will also have their own nation. This is where we are going. This is where it's going to end.
And maybe that's how we are all would have the right to defend ourselves without anybody trying to be an hindrance, right? Prince Jejema.
Exactly.
Thank you so
Baba.
much. Let me take another one.
God bless you.
It's quite an
God bless
interesting
you.
evening. Good to hear from all
Thank
of
you, Baba.
Right. Thank you so
Respect.
much. Let's take this here. Hello.
Thank you, Baba.
Can you hear me? Hello there.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my good evening. Good evening from here.
Good evening to you. All the way from Germany, I believe, right?
No, I'm US, but this is German number.
Oh, you're using your German number. Okay. Then. Go on.
Yeah. My good, you see what the gentleman said? That's exactly what I just told my wife yesterday, I said to my wife that all this, that people are thinking that Americans are just bombing like because of Christian genocide and this thing. I was in Germany for 2 weeks for like I came back to US December, the first week of December.
Right.
I spent 2 weeks in Germany. For the first time after spending years in Germany, to see Germans they are scared. The only Christmas market, they always have their phone. They barricade everywhere. They are scared because of terrorists.
Wow.
Because of attacks. So people are seeing this thing coming. Yeah. They are just seeing this thing, Nigeria thing. This is global, and Nigeria is a big country. Let's not just deceive ourselves. Anybody that is counting about the big countries in the world without calling Nigeria, that person is an enemy. Nigeria is a big country. And if there's something you played in the morning, that interview Gumi did, he was calling Biafra. You see, when people are saying that the civil war, Nigerian war, that's a Biafra war has not ended, they are right.
I am one of
it has never ended.
It turned to a cold war,
see,
whereby there are people who are still fighting the war in their head, even though they said the war has ended. But there are some
not only they are fighting physically, not in their head alone. For you to just bring in
physically,
Biafra.
But there are those who will be like they will be normal to you, all right. But when they open their mouth and start talking about that genocidal war, from their tone, you will be wondering, like, were you part of? Did you fight in the war? I say no, but why are you so bitter? Why are you so angry? You know what I mean? Because they've been fighting it in their head. That's what I meant. Go on, Mazi.
Yeah, you see this thing of diplomatic passport. Nigerians are sharing like they share it even to their girlfriend. That's the problem. So all these American banning them, not coming, all these wars. He added officials too. Not only individuals.
Yes.
Understand? So somebody with diplomatic passport can just all of them can just board a presidential jet and bomb anywhere they want to.
No doubt.
Nigeria is easy to attack anywhere from Nigeria. So and somebody saying that if Trump goes out now in 2 years, everything will stand still. No. This thing is heading to destruction of Nigeria completely. They will destroy Nigeria completely. They want to destroy Nigeria. They want to divide Nigeria. That's what I'm seeing.
Right.
Understand? So I don't think if Trump goes out.
Let us be fair here. No matter how anybody sees Trump, or how anyone try to project what Trump will do or what Trump will not do, or Nigeria's this or that. But let us kind of be fair here, right? We have no real clear reasons or understanding why this armed terrorist, descended on Nigeria. 14 years ago, in which they started this war against Nigerians. We have no idea what we did. Then people thought this is just limited to the Northeast. It's just so these people the Northeast. It's not our problem. Then it spread to the Northwest. Then it spread to the North Central. Fulani terrorists came. They spread it to the rest of the country.
There's only one. Okay.
Go on. Sorry. Go on.
There's only one reason they want to take Nigeria. One, for the Fulanis, their father told them that Nigeria belongs to them. Number one. Then number two, Buhari came in and exposed Nigeria.
That's right. Hang on. Oh my, can you hear me? I understand that the problem is that when you're using your WhatsApp calls, right? If the real
find a way to manage yourself,
it cut that off. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right, you broke up for about 20 seconds. Okay, we didn't hear all you said.
Yeah,
so
let me come back. Let me come back. Yeah, the only one thing they are coming to Nigeria, number one, the Fulanis, number one. Their own agenda is different. Their father told them Nigeria belongs to them. Then all the terrorists now understood that. Remember, Buhari was one of the top Islamic people in the world. I think number 500. He's one of the among the 500. The best Islamic people in the world. So now, all these terrorists from Middle East and all these things now, and now saw Nigeria a best place for them to come and breed. So Nigeria is a Garden of Eden. We have everything they needed to fight the West, to spread their Islamic agenda in the world. So, but the agenda is different from what they are.
Millions of children, they have access to
everything,
resources that they could be mining. Wow.
Everything. Even what America, even what the West have to build atomic bomb and everything. We have it in Nigeria, and we don't know what we are going to do with it.
Wow.
So they now saw Nigeria is the best place for them. That's why you see Israel coming in this. That's why you saw Israelis coming in this. So now, for Netanyahu, his job is not to pick all of them one by one wherever they are going to. America's job is not to bomb. Nigeria is going to they are going to destroy Nigeria. Tinubu, Buhari exposed Nigeria. Buhari exposed Nigeria so much to the Islamic world. So that's what. So Nigeria is going to separate. We are not shaking. Like what Zedeman said, they want to plant them everywhere. At the end of the day, they said, okay, they are here. Let them live here. They have nowhere to go. Then we now live among them.
Yep.
If you can hear it from Gumi. Gumi said, we must live with them.
Yes,
we must not make them our enemy. They are going nowhere. So these guys are planning, but I'm just sorry for people that have died. We will all pray to live to see this Nigeria destroyed. Nigeria is not a real place. Thank you, Mayegu.
God bless you, Mazi. You have a good evening, okay? I do have another caller, but what should I do? Okay, let's take it. You know why? It's because if I probably take a break enough to probably go and share something else, I don't think it will really matter anymore. So let's use this moment to probably have other views. Here. Hello.
All hail Biafra, all hail Oduduwa.
All hail Biafra, all hail Oduduwa. Brother, compliment of this season. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, my brother. Doing great. It's been a while. How's the family?
Well, we are very well too. Thanks so much for asking,
Oh, sure.
Bless you.
Yes, I had the best Christmas gift ever, of Donald Trump.
You mean the package that was delivered supposedly to this terrorist, right?
Yes.
Best Christmas gift, right?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Yes. It feels good to see my hard-earning, tax-paying, money going to the right cause in terms of, doing the needful. this problem, has festered, and needed to be, I can say, neutralized. And at this point, it's to the point that even the so-called people that is actually funding them are also in danger themselves.
As they must be.
So and the Nigeria have always been projected, like I think 2019 or 2029, based on the CIA stuff that it was supposed to break up.
It was
so somehow,
and they want
2015,
to believe that we should be celebrating 10 years of Nigeria not breaking up as projected or predicted by the CIA. But others are saying Nigeria already broken since that 2015. What you have left of Nigeria today, if you want to be honest, it's not the same Nigeria before 2015 anymore. Nigeria is more divided now. Nigerians are more divided now. In fact, right, terrorists have so much upper hand in this Nigeria than that Nigeria before 2015. So if you think Nigeria is not broken already because it's still existing in name or by name, then it's like you're not paying attention. So literally, it's like it's broken, but just still glued.
Yes, it is. Nigerians love they love to pretend. They love to just play along. Live in denial. Denial, is just their number one trait. So it's gotten to a point you can no longer pretend. You can no longer just act like nothing is happening. Things are happening. And we're at that breaking point. And that's what you're seeing. It feels good for all the hard work of being out there protesting in front of the embassy, writing to the senators, having meetings with senators. Some of them are highly paid by the Nigerian government. Once you meet them the first time, the second time, you won't hear from them again. Their secretary won't get back to you. No one wants to get back to you. I'm glad that we were able to, everyone that made an effort to push for this to happen. It may not be great because, yes, America has its own bloody hands and everything. But at this point, I'd rather take what America has given me than what these people are giving me for the last couple of years on the genocide. It's time for people to just wake up.
Not this other one.
Exactly. This other one has not even, you're not able to even live. You don't know if you're going to live tomorrow.
No.
You don't know, you're going down the road. You don't know if you're going to come back, whether you're going to be kidnapped or not.
No. Life is cheap.
So,
you could be
it's so cheap. Nobody cares.
Just like that.
They've been so desensitized to the point that it's just, life is just beyond cheap. And it's high time that people wake up and say enough is enough. They cannot mortgage everyone's future, destroy everyone's future. Can you imagine those that came before us, my uncles and all of them, you see them, they have nothing. These are people that used to look up to, like, okay, if it's not by God's grace that my parents left that zoo to make a better life for me and then took me back for a few years, Lord knows what I would have been, because life is not guaranteed in Nigeria. Your future is mortgaged, and it's sad that our own people, I found myself having to, I'll make a comment online and you see hundreds of people attacking me, and it does, like, you're defending something you cannot defend.
I mean, Nigeria,
but
you have a lot of those retards, those, so to say, right? They will defend anything. And if they are sounding ridiculous,
they'll defend anything.
They will still defend it.
Yeah. And we're only trying to make your lives better, people.
I know.
All hell Biafra, all hell Biafra. Let's keep pushing. Maegu, please. Any new equipment that you need before the new year, please let us know. We need to crowdfund because we gotta keep pushing.
I think
you hear me?
I've got all I need. for the next few kind of like miles, so to say. But I appreciate every support, though, right?
Okay.
Every penny counts. So
all right. Yes.
For that, all right. You enjoy the holiday, though.
Yes.
Okay, and take it easy, man.
Yeah, you too, man.
Cheers, mate. Have a good one.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye. So I am gonna take just one more and call it a night. I don't know. It's like I've not really got that stretch anymore.
Hello.
We used hello there. We used to have a 3 hours run, right? But we're having a chat tonight. How you doing, sir? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Brilliant. I can hear you too.
Yeah.
Please.
Man, I'm surprised that I actually get through.
Fantastic that you finally got through. I'm glad because we're almost rounding up as well. Okay. So your own reaction to all of this would be what, sir? Please go on.
So first of all, I heard a lot of people, have a very great idea. So for me, one thing about Americans, once America get a hold of your airspace or your seaway, they are not leaving.
They are not.
No matter who comes to power. That is the first thing. And the second thing about American is this. Once American is doing all what they're doing, Trump, I know some people say, oh, the bomb they killed, the bomb killed, the bomb do this, it didn't do that, right? That is not the purpose. The purpose is sending signals to the Nigerian government. There are trust and belief they are going to change. Is a regime change. Regime change is actually coming to Nigeria. Because America can fully function when Tinubu is there. Because they don't trust that government to start with. So American is going to put in somebody they trust that is not only giving the American the 100% intel about what is going on,
right?
Then they can truly trust them and use Nigerian military as the ground troops. Because this thing is expensive. So Americans literally have nothing to gain in Nigeria to waste all that money.
That's what I'm thinking.
You understand?
Yep. Like if
for me, what I think is,
or what's it called, these missiles, if each of them costs between $2.2 to $3 million, right? And the launch pad is described earlier as well, which cost about $6 million. So spending $8 million on each shot in Nigeria is actually not going to be what do you call it? It's not going to be a freebie.
Beneficiary.
America won't want something in return, like they won't want that sustained. I'm just thinking too, right? That if a government that is not collaborative, a government that is protecting or somehow shielding terrorists is in power, that is counterproductive for Americans' efforts. That then leads us to your own theory. That,
yes,
you know what I mean? They will either, go on.
Yes, because when you look at the whole thing, you realize Americans didn't even let the Nigerian government know what they were about to do. All the Nigerian government was aware. All the Nigerian government are aware, right? Because they actually just give them their airspace to use their airspace. You understand? Because I wish Nigerian government knew, they would have deployed some troops. Once the bomb landed, the troops will surround those places. If the terrorists want to run.
God bless
you. If the terrorists want to run.
Respect earlier, right? Sorry to cut you short again, okay? I was talking about respect, right?
Yeah.
The minister in Nigeria of Foreign Affairs said, I spoke with the Secretary of State, Rubio, right? And President Trump said, on my order, on my direction, I gave this order that this should be done. There was nowhere that Trump spoke with Tinubu as a sign of respect. You know what I mean? Like to say, oh, we are going to carry out that, we've been working together for the past few weeks, okay? Now we're going to strike them tomorrow. I don't think that conversation happened. Now, that is where...
Can I say something? Okay.
Please, say it. Go on. Sorry, go on.
Okay. So this is another thing. So if Nigerian government was aware, Tinubu would have been in Lagos. What is he doing in Lagos? Because the Lagos don't have all the details the American government wants. It will be in Abuja, be in the situation room, looking at the whole thing. It will be in communication with the American people that will be doing it. It will be in Abuja right now. It won't be in Lagos.
Nothing like that. Nothing.
Because if you can remember, when America dropped bomb in Iran, when Trump gives speech, he said, after I talked to Benjamin Netanyahu, then they gave them the good. He actually acknowledged the guy that it was combination between.
That's how I think it works. Okay, America is this powerful country and all of that stuff. Even if America wants to bomb Niger Republic, if he's got no respect for the leadership of the place, right, he will do what he's going to do.
Yes.
And if you want to reflect on that, for a government of Niger to now come out and say, oh, don't worry, you know, we actually discussed it. We are aware. We told them to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did people actually weigh in what that means in the long run?
Okay, do you want me to say another quick thing, another example real quick? If you remember when Azad was a say as the former president before he was overthrown, when ISIS literally took over the whole country, when America went and bombed them, they did touch the guy now. Because they did come for the guy.
You get?
You understand? So simply means if America, like you said, America want to bomb any country, they can bomb any country.
They will do it
without any permission.
They don't give a damn
they will
about
do
you.
it. You understand?
That's exactly what they just did to Nigeria. Now, if they now bomb you,
so what they did.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I wanted to say, now that they've bombed you, you know the truth as a government. Then you took the media, you were buying slots all over the media to say you are aware.
Yeah.
When you actually know that you are
the
not.
Thing is, so, okay, this is the thing. The thing the Tinubu government is doing, the Tinubu government is doing, they are still pretty much in control of everything. Deep down, they are panicking. They know Tinubu time is up. They know when Americans come like this, Americans come with regime change. They are going to change. Because the thing is, Trump showed through this bomb to know, like, listen, we are coming. You like it or not. But the problem is, they are not willing to work with this government. That is because another thing. Another thing is, remember when the American diplomat came to Nigeria, they didn't meet with the president.
No.
So that is another side to tell you.
As well, by the way, but some came which met. Okay, you are so right? Riley said delegation.
Yes.
That one is the one working with Trump directly. They are the ones to report to Trump. They didn't meet any of the ministers or anybody, right? But different delegation came, which were those ones who are like working with this AFRICOM, in this sub-region or whatever, right? They visited Rebadu.
Yes.
They took pictures. I don't know if you probably cited at that time.
Right. Yes, I saw that.
But
and
that
guy
spent about 3 days in Nigeria. And the moment he returned back to America, everything changed. Sunday Jackson was released. Now this year strikes.
Yes.
Do you get what I mean? So you are right. They never met with the president or anybody.
And do you know another thing too?
Yep.
So another thing you should know, another thing that actually signals that American government has no idea.
Right.
Because remember, you on your program, you actually showed us that they were surveilling the entire country with the drone coming from Ghana and from this.
Yep.
So if there was actually in collaboration with the Nigerian government would have knew Tinubu would have been in Lagos.
Yes.
And I will hear Louis Ribadu is actually in vacation too.
Can you imagine? Oh my God, I never thought of that. Like Ribadu is national security advisor. Ribadu was the one who met them in Washington.
Yes, he's in vacation.
Now this attack is about to be carried out. Ribadu is there in Lagos, changing Tibu's diapers. I never thought of that.
Yes.
And those are jokes. They are jokes.
So the actual thing is, and another thing, there was another thing I saw on the media today. Somebody actually flew a drone through Aso Rock. And nobody shoot it down. The evil Nigerian intelligence was even aware something is passing their own presidential valley. Nothing can pass through White House without being shooting down right away.
Did you know, like them literally that White House people got there, people shoot videos. Meanwhile, majority of them don't know that there are actually 11 replicas of the same White House all over America. You see that same White House you see in Washington? Right?
No. The thing is, you can go to White House. So let me tell you, sir, you can go to White House, bro. So the White House have the first fence.
In that sense, you can't record the area view of White House.
Oh no, you can. Because if you have the first fence, there is another fence. Yes, there is another fence by behind. No, nothing. It's a no-fly zone. You can't go over. If you can fly anything over, you can easily spy what Trump is saying or doing in the White House. So it's a no-fly zone. So for someone to run a drone, so in actual sense, let's not deviate from the thing. The thing is, so for me my own problem is, I don't know what the opposition is doing. But for me, there is something in myself that is telling me
Americans have already lobbied Obi. Maybe I should be wrong, because the way Obi is moving of lately, Obi is moving like a ghost and is full of confidence, is buzzing anybody compared to Obi of back then that barely was kind of still holding back.
Okay.
Right. So for me, I feel like they have already lobbied. I don't know. I'm just guessing because the way Obi is moving lately,
we are brainstorming too. All right, because most of these thoughts didn't just come. Let me tell you something about these thinkings and all that. Right. Before you finally felt like this is what I'm observing, you tell that you've seen some certain things, you've read some certain things that got you like, okay, so they are not just coming from the blues. So say it how you've seen it. All right, because you'll be surprised that you are not the only person thinking like that. There are those who are watching right now that will be like, hey, me too. I've been, you know what I mean? So share it with us.
Right.
What you think?
And
go on.
Another thing I say, so when some people will be like, America is coming to destroy Nigeria. Look at Afghanistan. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. But one thing people don't understand: what about Americans go through Afghanistan? The thing we should understand: Afghanistan is an Islamic country, a Muslim country, right? And when these people have one belief, one religion, one idea. Afghanistan structure and Nigerian structure is not the same. It's too different, right?
Yes, sir.
And Vietnam, okay, look at Vietnam. Vietnam of American bomb. The same Vietnam and American today are different. Look at Vietnam. Do you see the development that is going on in Vietnam?
I know.
Okay. Then look at Japan.
But look at Japan.
Okay, look at Japan. Right? So when America be like, oh, they're going to destroy Nigeria. No, the only thing that will destroy Nigeria is Nigeria will destroy themselves.
In fact.
Because at the end of the day, Nigeria is already destroying themselves.
I mean, it's African destruction that Nigeria is passing through that got us having this conversation right now. That America is about to kill terrorists. A whole Nigeria. I grew up reading about Nigeria. What they call their Nigerian stellar performances in what they call the foreign operations, ECOMOG. But that Nigeria is now the country that the rest of Africa is watching. Our citizens bled
like embarrassing themselves. But one thing I would say, this is one thing I would say. Everybody that is in Nigeria is heading for destruction. Tell them to drink water and relax. Nigerian is actually going to receive a new reborn. You see, the thing everybody is fighting for, those Oduduwa, Biafra, Yoruba Nation, Arewa, whatever. We are about to get it. Because guess what American is about to do? Because American is now 100% involved in Nigerian politics. I know Netanyahu came, give his
we have nothing in common. We're just forced to form together and to destroy the radical Islamic jihadists in this sense and their campaigns, right? Up of the country will probably be the
if Nigeria was to remain the same, this thing that America is doing, it should be British. Well, you see, British actually gave Nigeria to the Northern already, which is they are still using to today. But America realized, what America realizes, if they because the spread of this Islamic and the Sharia is what American is killing all over the world right now. And they are looking at the map, which country, because if the Islamic take over Nigeria, the entire West Africa is gone. I'm sorry.
No doubt.
So, and they know the biggest problem they will have is let the Islamic take over Nigeria. So, like I said, the real best I'm talking about is this. Regime change is definitely 100% coming to Nigeria. That is the reason why Tinubu. So, because this thing, once the regime change came to Nigeria, they are going to give in Nigeria what the true federalism is truly all about. All the whole region, all the two states, go and develop your state, go and do whatever with your state.
So much,
people vote.
Our time is spent now, and I really appreciate your contribution, I have to say. So thank you. All right. Enjoy the rest of the evening, okay? And we will see you again, hopefully. Have a good one. So this is where we're going to wrap it up. I appreciate everybody's contribution. I know sometimes, some of them get overstretched to extra minutes and all that, well, we still say thank you to those who called in, because without them, some of you won't call in that sense. Okay, so we say thank you. And thank you to every one of you. Please like the broadcast if you haven't already. Okay, like, share, and join me another time. I will see you again when I see you. So, good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1.
Mayegun dayari politico.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀ ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ̀lú ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.